Hey everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy and the creator of AutomotiveInternetSales.com, and I want to give you a super duper tip of the week. I was just training a dealer group in Louisville, Kentucky, and we were talking about how to establish rapport with your prospects. Well, I know sometimes when you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds or thousands of leads in your CRM, sometimes they don't really feel like people. They don't really feel like they're human beings. They're just leads. You need to really reprogram your thinking and kind of think of it in a different way, that these people have happiness, they have sadness, they've got good things, they've got bad things all throughout their life. So if you're on the phones, let's say you're pounding the phones, and you finally get a prospect on the phone, and they somehow share with you some type of life-changing event or a serious event, whether it's a birthday, it's an anniversary, they just had a child, someone's sick, God forbid there's a death in the family. Instead of saying, okay, thank you, when's the best time for you to come in today? Think about what they're saying. Utilize your CRM by keeping notes about what's going on. But don't just put notes in, oh, it's Mr. Jones's birthday, or it's Samantha's, anniversary today. Do something about it. You could invest in freeness, right? For free, you could probably find something like freecards.com, or you could spend a little bit of money, maybe like $5 or $10 a month or a year. You could get hallmark.com or 123greetingcards.com. How awesome would it be for you if you took the time, just maybe 5-10 minutes, to send your prospects an e-card, or even a video e-card congratulating them. I'll give you a further detailed elaboration on this. I have some clients that have actually taken video footage. They've got the whole showroom. I mean, 10, 15 salespeople. They got the sales managers, the GM, even the dealer principal. They got the receptionist. They all get together. They've got balloons. They have a happy birthday banner, and they're singing loud, happy birthday to you. They don't mention the person's name, but they created a video footage of it. And every time they find out somebody's birthday, they send them an e-card with a video, happy birthday to them. How awesome would that be if your prospects, kind of felt that you didn't just think of them as a lead or as a dealer or as a commission, but you actually listened to what they had to say? Well, I'm going to give you a personal, real-life account of how this happened to me and how amazing it was. Okay, this is before I started Dealer Synergy, when I was still an internet director. I was working at a dealer group in New Jersey, and I was talking on the phone with this woman, and I thought I had her. I was like, okay, boom, when's the best time for you to come in today, in the afternoon, evening? And she was like, She said, Sean, I'd love to come in, but I can't. I said, what do you mean? You want to come in? I want you to come in. Why can't you? And she's like, well, because I just had a baby. Within a second, I didn't even blink. I said, oh, congratulations. You had a baby. Wow, when? She's like, 2 days ago. I was like, and you're talking to me? Why are you talking to me when you just had a baby? She said, because I really, really need this vehicle because I had the baby. I said, I understand. But she's like, but I can't come in because, the baby's a newborn and then da-da-da-da-da. And without skipping a beat again, I said, well, how about if I bring the vehicle to you? She said, what? I said, yeah. I said, I'll bring the vehicle to you. She said, Sean, but what if I don't want to buy the car? I said, so what? I mean, you just had a baby. It's my pleasure. The least I could do is show you this vehicle, make it easy for you. She said, you'd really do that? I said, absolutely. She was all excited. So I turned around and I got one of my employees, which is, one of my BDC reps, to drive with a chase car. I was thinking positive, I could spot this vehicle. I had no idea what would happen, but I was being proactive. So we took the actual vehicle that she wanted to see, the demo vehicle, and we took my actual dealer demo as the chase car, just in case she wanted to buy the vehicle. And I can't even make this up, folks. This is a true story. On the way to the prospect, I saw a florist right there, right? And I was like, well, I called my guy. I was like, wait a second, I'm going to stop in real quick. I jumped out, went to the florist. I don't know, I wasn't balling like that back then, so I think I only spent like $28 on the floral arrangement, but I remember I got a balloon that said, congratulations. And I'm telling you right now, I'm on camera, I don't want to mess up my frame, but the swag I had when I got out of that car, I was like, I pressed the ding-dong button like it was the Publishers Clearinghouse and I had a check for $1 million. I felt so awesome when I rolled up to that house, and when she opened the door, priceless, she was like this. I was like, congratulations. I had the flowers and the balloon, and we talked like for about 10, 15 minutes in her kitchen before we even spoke about the vehicle. She was so elated with the fact that I turned around and took the time to bring the vehicle to her and stop, and she got flowers and a balloon. It showed that I cared. It showed that, I recognized that she had a life-changing event. It's a beautiful thing. She had a beautiful little girl. So Fast forward, we're talking, and then I happen to have a little girl, she was probably 2 or 3 years old at the time when this happened, at home. So I kind of was in the new daddy mode, and I started talking about Raffi. For you, I'm not singing this on video, but Baby Beluga is this guy that wrote that song, from Raffi. And I remember going to my car because I had the demo with me, and I actually gave this woman the CD. She was like, "Oh, this is awesome." Fast forward, long story short, I did deliver that vehicle. Not that second, I had to go back, but that day, yes. What was difficult about it, and my car people know this, it was an off-site lease. I had a term of lease off-site. There's a lot of laws in New Jersey and stuff like that, but I worked through it. True story, I had an overlist deal because it was a lease. CSI was banging. I can't tell you exactly how many deals I got from it above that, but I had a lot of referrals from her. And it all stems from what? Not treating people like they're leads. I mean, this is not McDonald's fries up. Folks, you really got to appreciate that back in the day, it was every 3 to 5 years that people would purchase a vehicle. NADA data from 2012 says that the average trade-in is 9 years. It's a 9-year-old car and it's got over 100,000 miles. What does that tell me? People haven't purchased new vehicles or pre-owned vehicles for a long time. There's a pent-up thing here. And this is the second largest item in their lifetime. You should do everything in your power to make sure that you can make this a special occasion. Listen, pay attention, listen empathically to your people and respond. So the tip of the day is don't just treat these like, McDonald's leads. Listen to what's going on in their lives, whether they're good, bad, and just care. Show that you're different. That's your differentiator. That is why people should choose you, because you're going to go above and beyond. You're going to do the things that the average dealership isn't willing to do to be successful. Thank you for listening. Sean B. Bradley. I'm out.